Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. I bid to all all of members. We are from group 67. Would like to discuss about our theme for our next PSA video. So first, I'm Christina.
I'm Kaylin. I'm Faika.
I'm Faris.
I'm Bella.
I'm Liana. And I'm Nakia.
So um, we need to discuss about our theme for the next video. So do you guys have any ideas? Any ideas? The next video?
For our next PSA video.
Yes.
So
Okay, I'm thinking about charity. For example, like most of us are here as students, so we have a lot of books that we don't
Use.
use. Yeah, so
Yes,
we
yes,
can
yes.
just maybe like give these books to like underprivileged children or homeless people.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe just raising awareness on. Like, you don't really have to give out your money. You can just do a simple act that will change lives or change the society. So I'm thinking, what about you?
nice idea. But I'm thinking of conservation.
Conservation. Okay.
It's quite a big issue now since a lot of wild animals die in the wild, and a
Yes.
lot of animal in captivity compared to the wild itself. For example, we take rhinoceros. There are around 200 or less than 200 compared to the captivity. Captivity got like thousands in the zoo. And we can say about the sharks itself, like shark finings, awareness about the sharks, who is shark, what is sharks, and do eating shark fin or fin soup will make it better, or it just for for frankly speaking, that soup is actually tasteless. Even the Ramsey Gordon said that. I'm not quoting for anyone, but Ramsey Gordon said that soup is so tasteless. But how can Chinese eat those? Japanese eat those? And now in Malaysia also become a trend, especially in Sabah, in one of particular island that hunt for shark, finning them. So it's quite cruel for them since they are in wild and we are not grow them. Compared to the livestock, we actually grow the livestock and we simply cut off our livestock population, not our wild population. So
Okay. I'm think your topic is just nice, but if a shark finning, what do you mean by shark livestock? Because we don't eat shark. Only certain people and have money can eat shark. So shark doesn't, in my opinion, shark doesn't important, not so important to us. But other people like other fishes like mackerel, yes, they have like we can call it livestock like baramuda, baramuda, mackerel, sardine. That's all we, all people can eat
yeah,
the
sure.
fish.
Those markers and what the, types
But
of
I think yeah, you have a good point. Like, I think not only the Chinese eat it. Actually, it's very common in Chinese, the Muslim Chinese community. A lot of Muslim Chinese community. Myself like eat shark fin sometimes. But the thing is, the thing is, it's kind of hard to raise awareness about sharks because
Don't have real
we don't
shark.
really have the resources to.
yeah.
Unless you have to come up with a bang idea to, yeah. But it's kind of, we don't really have the. Do you think we have the resources to shoot a video about sharks and all?
We don't really need particular live shark or
Okay,
dead
so,
shark for
okay.
that. We might can like an NGO there who's like some sign or make an awareness for one whole week in a mall, and they sign for petitions. So we might can come up with the awareness, like we go to some places and we saw something, eat soup. We don't like particularly there's a fin in the soup, it's just like a bowl, empty bowl or something. It's just like we take that bowl. It's like fin soup, something like that.
Okay.
But as like you said, we don't eat shark. Yeah,
I mean,
we don't eat.
majority of people don't eat sharks. So
Majority
Yes.
don't eat
it's,
shark.
it's like we're talking to the minority, and it doesn't really affect much of the majority.
And compared to the mackerel, population of the shark actually lower than that, since it's actually a keystone species in the oceans.
Okay, that's why I'm quite disagree about the shark finning, because I think we should about the conservation of animal like Sumatran tiger. That's and then what we call it, Sumatran tiger, Sumatran rhinoceros.
Malayan tapir, I think.
Yeah, Malayan tiger.
Tapir.
Tapi that is come out of my mind about conservation to avoid extinction.
Yeah, okay. When we talk about extinction, for your information, for you guys' information, population of shark in the particle will drop from 100% to 2%.
But it minority, it's not affect
I think
most of the community.
it doesn't really affect. It doesn't really impact people's lives. Because like if all the sharks die in the ocean, I mean the humans will still be fine. Do you get it? Like,
People
I mean it's dangerous to the environment, but at the end of the day, sharks eat fish. So like,
It's not to involve to
yes.
ourselves. It
So-
as a students.
Why don't you try to come out?
yeah. I
Any
mean, you
other
guys,
idea?
what do you guys?
What do you guys think?
I do have an idea. I'm thinking about recreation, but I think it's not really suitable because recreation do not have any issues. So I think that Bello's idea is good about charity.
Yeah, charity.
Yes, I
But
think
can you guys like, what's your idea? What's like?
abortion among younger generation.
I
What?
think
Abortion.
among
Younger generation.
Younger
But
generation.
it's too.
Who's going to be pregnant?
No. I think we just have to wait. We just have to like ask people. We just have to teach them like, you don't have to abort. Yeah, you don't have to abort. I mean, totally I'm against it, but I have to go for it. Like, so you just have to go for. I mean, like, teach people
Like
how to
precaution
abort.
before the abortion.
Just like
Or the impact of abortion among the
there's not much of impact though. Because
I don't get it.
I think social disease is more suitable.
then you can always teach people not to abort. Not to abort.
I
yeah.
think that's
To keep it.
ideal. So if we choose the abort idea, so how are we going to do the video?
It's quite hard actually.
It's not. I don't think it's easy.
Someone have to pretend to be pregnant
Yes.
and abort their
Yes,
fake baby.
Rather than abort, why don't we just like don't pregnant in young stage or
Before
before
marriage.
marriage?
How about baby dumping?
Same goes with the
Same-
abortion.
Same
But
goes
baby
with
dumping,
the
we're supposed to
abortion
give
is
awareness.
Baby dumping with abortion?
when no. It's not same but the title is
concept.
quite same.
What's the
Where
concept?
can we get the baby?
Maybe baby doll.
Who's baby?
I think the abortion not suitable for this, but maybe we can conclude that the social disease and maybe the sexual transmitted infection among the younger generation that do not aware about sex before marriage is illegal
Illegal
and can be harmful.
If you don't use protection.
Yeah. So you wanna say that the main PSA
Way
figure
too much
is
for this universe.
negative
I know, it's way too much. Why the
negative
science
effect of
For this.
negative effect of pregnant before marriage. I think it's not suitable, so we
yes.
dump out the
Quite
18. So to
But I think I read the news recently, like you can sell the babies for a certain amount of money on
So-
Facebook. So
So how about you, Nakia?
I have
Uh,
one idea. Last week I went to the camp, and then there is one lecturer. He gave a lecture about food that we eat. So he gave an example. So you guys like chicken, right? So back to the old days, chickens are not injected with hormone, so it won't be as much dangerous as the
Nowadays.
injected one. So nowadays that the chicken is injected 4 times, 4 stages, and this injected on the chicken wings, breast, drumstick, I think, and it will affect the chicken. And then now, he said that the chicken is not injected anymore, but the hormone is in the chicken pellet. The what do you call it? Chicken.
The foods.
The food. So it will be more dangerous than the injected one, because the chicken would eat every day, right? So I think that one we could show the video on the dangers of food revolution, and we should eat food, organic food.
It's quite interesting idea. Because why the food is eat like a physiological needs, means that everybody have to eat to have energy. So if the food is contaminated, we as a human also sick.
but so far, is there any cases of like chicken hormones
Yes.
affecting?
I'm not sure about that. I don't search about that one, but later we will have the effect, I think.
What's the effect? Maybe you
in
wanna
what
show?
time, or maybe in all ages?
Maybe in the future
Maybe
there
in
will
old
be
ages.
some disease
Ah,
that
new diseases,
come from the
food,
food.
because
New diseases.
I think
Maybe,
so.
maybe.
It was
Okay.
just random.
Who knows?
But do you have an example
quite-
rather than chicken?
Chicken steak.
For me, for my opinion,
We need chicken.
It's kind of obvious
Because-
telling people the impact of chicken on their lives, because
Okay.
nobody's gonna stop eating their nasi goreng. I mean ayam goreng. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to
I
stop
think
eating.
yeah,
Complicated.
Okay.
it's interesting but quite complicated because we wanna make just a short video. Not create a short video
Because we all
don't-
eat it.
because we does not know the effect.
Yeah, we
Like
don't
GMO, we do not have the effect
Yet.
what we eat.
Okay, so I think we should.
So why the
The
why,
problem is not yet been
Emerge.
yeah
so what
been proved or
What-
something.
what topic should we choose
I agree the charity topic.
Yeah.
with Bello's idea?
Yes.
It's
Can you
a
polish
simpler.
that
I
idea?
don't know. I think my idea with all you guys say, we can compile it all together, like do the shark awareness thing. So I think the whole key about the charity is the aim is education. Like if we educate people through charity, they will know about conservation of sharks, and they will know about abortion, and they will know about the chicken thing. So we just have to. Yeah. I don't know how to put it politely. Sorry. So we can just compile the whole thing that if we educate
Charity.
people, we can actually eradicate all these things through charity education. You get it?
Yeah.
So it's like instead of just doing sharking and the chicken thingy thing, and then we can just like put all the points together. That actually, if we educate people through charity, this whole thing is not gonna happen. You know?
But don't you think it's hard
To put in the
make,
video, so
to
I
make
think,
a lot of
I think we can do
ideas
it like
in video? Why don't we
perhaps
just
maybe-
use your idea about the books that we don't use
Yeah.
anymore,
So we just-
and the
yeah.
clothes, so we can give clothes
to people, yeah. So.
to people who need it. And in the video we can make the next we make about our books that we don't use, then we give to people, then the video we make that they use our things that we give them, then
Let them happy.
they happy.
It's a happy
We
ending.
happy.
Yes.
They
But,
happy.
but we have to like create a threshold that causes that movement of for us to give people. That's the deal, isn't it? We have to find a like something that will impact us to give that item. So that's part. Like there have to be a
Critical.
scene for us so that we can. What's the story behind? Yeah, I mean the bad side of it,
How
then the good
about-
side of it.
A man, he does not like about the charity part. Does not like to help people. Does not like
Rich
to
man.
make
Yeah.
people happy. But he feels something empty.
Oh, I
when-
think you can just put it like, let me just add on the idea. Okay, the person doesn't help anybody, and then suddenly one day, everything that he earns just vanishes, and then he just relies just like backwards. If I mean like play the
Reminisce.
video backwards. If he had helped people, people will have helped him. It's kind of like reciprocity kind of thing.
So
Isn't it like, okay, you play the video but then go backward and then play the good side of it, so you can just have to
may I interrupt? We do not plan the video, but we have to decide what the title we will come out in the PSA too.
And the
If we-
subtopic.
If we
Somehow you guys just like deciding on this topic, and I was like, okay,
I think
are
I
we
think
deciding yet?
I think they elaborate like you thought just now like a plot to
Oh,
make
I
the
know.
video.
I know. I understand.
Sorry.
Okay, so let's back to our.
Main discussion.
So
Yes.
we choose the charity or
So
I agree with charity.
me too. I agree. That
I'm
was
not against
charity.
it, but it's like hurt my. I just been rejected and stuff like that. Okay, but I'm not against it. I'm not
Talk
against
a
it.
lot, just we don't agree.
I think that one should be simple and give a lot of impact to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Somehow I think can you give some example of charity
I mean,
like exclude the book donation.
okay, what can be possible is that we can teach people to read, write essays.
Right.
What we have learned in university is like, I mean, what have you learned? You learn how to make reports and
Is it competition for the
no, I mean, we can actually find a group of students, or if there's any school nearby, or a group of children. It doesn't have to be, and then we can just teach them about what we do in university. Just give them hope. It's kind of charity. Maybe homeless children.
Oh, maybe the volunteering.
Yeah, it's kind of charity because we're just giving them hope. We're giving them motivation on what is possible. So, but yeah, so or we can just I don't know. Like,
It seems like boxes.
but I think
What
that
is
but I think let's just agree on the topic first. The plot, the effect. Later we all come by.
So the subtopic is the effect,
The good side of the charity.
advantage,
sides of charity.
disadvantages.
Or just make it charity.
I mean, like, the topic is charity. I mean, like the subtopic.
It's
is
so
We need to
general.
think about the subtopic and so that we can find information about that.
So how we
I
think
think charity through education. What about it? Charity through education.
charity prevention?
What do you think?
How?
Not good.
No, it's
Yeah, but it's not
clear.
too specific.
Okay.
We need specific
Subject.
Make people happy.
I have no idea.
what charity affects needed people.
Sharing is scary. Charity.
Beneficial of the educational charity, something like that. If Bello want to do the education thing, and for example, that he said just now about we educate people freely, without fees.
So yeah, I think if we teach someone free tuition is such as charity also.
Yeah,
So,
to
I
help
think
people.
I think it's like okay, we can do charities through our eyes. I think like charity with our eyes. What I mean is like okay, we just find a fake blind person, and then we read to him. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
give
a
a hand.
charity. Yeah, it's kind of like we're
Yeah.
borrowing our eyes to him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's also charity.
So what's the subtopic?
It's also much easier to shoot a video about. So
Benefit.
So let's
Benefits.
discuss it on our next meeting.
meeting, yeah.
So we have come out with our main theme for our second PSA video, which is
Charity.
charity. Yes.
And may I add something?
With our eyes.
Another next video maybe we
find a
we
blind person.
can
This
change a
person
little
got
bit
was ever
about our
blind with
team.
stage
Yes.
anyway.
Maybe we can have
He will just
and
say,
we will have any
and then the
changes
person
to
reading will just keep laughing.
regarding to
And
our
then the blind person
team.
will be like, what are you reading?
So
You like,
you
I'm
you
reading
agree?
funny.
Yeah, I
You'll be like,
agree,
"Can
but I
borrow
would
your
like to
eye?"
add something.
You'll be like, yes.
I think we need to find some information about this charity
is it?
because all we know is just the topic. So we need to think of the subtopic in order to understand more about the charity thing. So I think some of us have to find the effects of charity, the benefits of charity, and maybe some introduction of the charity. The
Oh, no.
I mean the description of the charity.
So what you?
So what's going to be the shooting?
So all of you agree?
Yeah.
So all of you agree?
What?
Benefit.
Yeah, of course, totally.
So let's make our research on next
Okay, yeah.
video. Okay, so I think that's all from us. Thank you.
So next week you have to come back.